Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign and Imperator Rome. In the last episode, we dealt with a faction of rebellious vassals who attempted to dissolve the kingdom. We were able to successfully fight them and defeat them, but not before Aragon also declared war on us and grabbed a little bit of territory, which I'm not exactly thrilled about, but we'll deal with that later. So, we need to deal with some things. We already forced... What is it? This guy? No, we executed you. I think I'm gonna have to just force you to convert. You're 15. You're about to become old enough to become a full heir. I mean, I have... Alright, we're going to negotiate release. I'm going to demand your conversion. Okay, so your heir also converts. They may continue to practice Catholicism in secret, but get them to at least officially convert. Alright, now we are over domain limits. You're betrothed to this person. I mean, he's not terrible. Alright. I mean, how is my son here turning out? Zealous. Alright, that's fine. Calm, that's also fine. I mean, the traits are not bad. The traits are not bad. Okay, well, let's go figure out what holding we need to get rid of. County of Toledo. Way over there. Yeah, that's the one. Grant to a noble of Catalan culture and Manichaean faith. Yep, for now, we'll just do that. We need a new spy master. Done. Okay, so you've converted, which means that your son arrange a marriage. Oh, did I already arrange marriage with all my daughters? Son. Oh, we only have one daughter, and yes, she's already betrothed. Very well. Yes. Is there anybody else in my prison that we may be able to ransom? Potentially. 10 gold. $30 gold. If you're not gonna give me money, I don't care. Exchange hostages with Duke Nuno Gomezes? No. No, I'd rather not. Oh, what's going on with you? The true enemy of every soldier is complacency, my Marshal Baron Henrique says before widening his stance. We are standing side by side on my castle's walls, looking on the soldiers conducting drills below. We could exchange the castle's gate for planks of wood, and dull the arrows in the troops' quivers. He continues, lead the soldiers in a mock charge against the castle and see how well they do in action. Sure. A tightly shut gate and walls that loom high into the sky. Archers can be seen as shadows moving behind the battlements, and a feeling of genuine excitement permeates the air. The lull before battle, I turn and address the soldiers. My order rings loud and clear across the field. Prowess challenge. We got a 65% chance of doing it very well. It progressed poorly, because of course it did. The stairwell echoes as another dulled weapon bounces off the middle pillar. For the second time in a matter of minutes, I curse the tight spiral that blocks us from swinging our weapons at the defenders. The heaving breath of soldiers around me is deafening, and with every repelled attack, they grow more resigned and frustrated. I have to take charge of the situation. Alright, one at a time, stay alert. Okay. Battlement bravado. Taking the final step up into the walls surrounding the castle, I survey the scene. Many soldiers have been lost to the archers on the walls, but we will not be deterred. One after another, we overwhelm the defenders and stand victorious over the fallen. I take a deep breath, and then it is time to press on again. This is our last chance to turn the battle. %82% chance that it will progress very well. And of course it progresses poorly. Alright, well. Very well. If it isn't 100%, it's 0%. Alright, our wife is pregnant. Loathsome King Arnau. Pope Callistus. Then my attention to the flawless fugitive Artau has been staying in your court. Hand them over to meet my justice and I'll compensate you for your trouble. 20 gold. I have no reason to antagonize the Pope. this guy is just a guest. I mean, 8 prowess. I mean, not bad. Yeah, sure. Okay, how are we doing as far as... Okay, we're converting over here. Cultural conversion. Okay, looks like we finished. Yes, Catalan. Catalan is progressing over there. Slow but steady. My son Arno has been hoarding a secret affection for Goss Fredna. For some time, however, when he finally confessed his feelings, responded harshly. Chaste. Vengeful. I guess we can go the learning route. Sure. It'll be a little bit harder for him to have some kids, but that's shouldn't be too big of a problem. Low control in counties, right. Let's see if we can fix that. Right, we've had another son. My friend Count Obeko has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. I'll take the 20 opinion of the count. Knight effectiveness plus 75%. Yes, please. Can I recruit you to my court? Yes, there we go. You're a pretty good champion. Alright, recruit a couple of people to court. Lately I've been pondering the education of my daughter Laura. The scholarship really the appropriate direction. As being trained in warfare myself, I found that particular knowledge to serve me well. No, we'll just keep it the way it is. Be a guardian for my son. I'll say my wife can educate this son. I'm not employing a court physician. We'll make my wife the court physician. There is a plague. Okay, is there any others? King Scarus's boils. More boils over there. A walk through Valencia reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived. in this unassuming hamlet. The infected are covered from head to toe in rashes that are hot to the touch. Already, people are calling this affliction camp fever. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Alright, summon the physician. The dim, flickering light of Yehudis' infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding camp fever, chiefly the way patients are tormented by camp fever like I've never seen before. This plague is sent to us by Baal, and is only by thinking outside the box of traditional medicine that we can hope to undo this curse. Thankfully, I'm an expert in mystical matters and can provide cures for both the body and souls of the people. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. We'll go with the safe approach. See, the moderate approach has proven successful. The slow and the spread of disease symptoms among the commoners, the impact is quite minimal. It should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. Typhus. My wife has fallen ill with typhus. You may be my physician, but nonetheless he looks at me for guidance. Alright, do no more than what is necessary. Reduce disease symptoms. My son has typhus. Reduce disease symptoms. And now I have typhus. Alright, apparently she's giving me fresh urine from a pregnant sow. Alright. And it worked. The camp fever is spreading. Everybody has typhus. Alright. My wife is recovered. I guess what camp fever is typhus. Alright, our son is recovered. Wonderful news. Alright, and we have also recovered. We no longer have typhus. Okay. Recently acquired a tome on the great battle of the Catalonian plains, as well as time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. We will attempt to translate the old scroll. With the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on as the night progresses. The most incredible story unfolds beneath me. And by blocking the narrow coastal pass at Thermopylae, the massively outnumbered Greek troops held off the Persian army for 7 days. Yeah, okay. I want to say study the Battle of Thermopylae for 20 years. 100 martial lifestyle. Studying ancient texts gives me learning +2. Studying the battle gives me martial +1 and learning +1. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright. Our daughter has come of age and is an astute intellectual. What I think I'm gonna do is once our patriarch is done this conversion, I'm going to have him fabricate a claim on this county here and absorb that, just so we can not have to worry about that. The sound of laughter rings down hallways of court these days. Strange, given the camp fever that continues to ravage the countryside. I grab Lewis as he passes the man to know what's going on. Why, my lord? He begins with a broad grin. It's the latest advice from the physicians. They are sure that camp fever is spread by bad moods and grim demeanor, so of course it stands to reason that the opposite is true too. Lewis finishes the statement by predictably bursting into peals of laughter himself. Alright, 50-50 chance that we lose stress. And we didn't. We gained stress. Alright. Alright, got a couple of events here in courts. Alright, finally the plague has left the realm and wants to take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos that's left in its wake. Alright. 9 gold to do disease recovery? Yep. I'm hit by a sudden crave for a snack and can't locate a single servant to help me with it. I come to the realization that this has become quite the common reoccurrence. I can never get anything done in my court because there are never enough servants. My musings are interrupted by the appearance of my steward, Count Artau. The king, what are your thoughts on the war that is ravaging our neighbor, the Republic of Artragonia? Countless refugees from occupied Navarra are trickling through our borders as we speak. Could this be the solution I was craving for? Gains war refugees. Reduces plague resistance. Yeah, we can get some servants. The topic of my bumbling personal physician, Yehudis' breadth of expertise or lack thereof has been growing subject of ribaldry. On reflection, her talents do leave quite a bit to be desired. Chief among her detractors is my patriarch, Charles, who makes no effort to hide his contempt. Yeah, we'll appeal to our wife and annoy our... do we get any decent alliances? Not particularly. We'll get an alliance with another vassal. Alright, you've arrived to pay homage. Very well. We have any factions? No. Alright, my son. I'm picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my son, Ermengol. I notice a tattered journal cast to one side. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Ermengol glances in my direction. Oh, that thing? I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. We should try it out. Friendly fatal casualties minus 20% advantage plus 5. Being raided. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Put another rally point over there. To the Perceptive King Arno of Gymnasia, you and I should be friends, not foes. Please accept this gift in exchange for your signature on a treaty of mutual goodwill. You know what? We'll agree to that. Alright. You gained a thrifty clerk. I mean, it's not bad. My friend died and we got overwhelmed with stress. Okay. Irritable. Diplomacy and martial down, prowess up. You know, we'll get irritable. Okay, my son needs a guardian. We can have my wife. And then I will educate my other son. Alright, that's one of your own vassals. One of my vassals is attempting to reconquer that county. You know what? Can I offer to join his war? Well, let's just see how it goes. It doesn't appear to be going well. Let's just say that. Passing through Valencia, a peasant woman offers me a refreshing mug of milk with a taste sweeter than anything I've tasted before. What is this marvelous drink you've offered me? I asked, to which she responds, milk from an earth almond. There's no person who can resist the allure of this concoction on a hot summer day, no child who could avoid smiling when offered a mug, and no Valencian without a sweet tooth for it. The beverage isn't milk, it's gold. Funded agriculture. Yeah, we'll do funding agriculture. Now, speaking of things that we can build here. Hmm. Yeah, let's get some farms and fields over here. Did we finish that? Yes, we did. Okay. Fabricated claim. Even though I did just spend a bunch of money. Probably want to assemble these guys into a duchy. Yep, that kingdom up there completely disintegrated. Demonia hasn't yet. The Ptolemaic kingdom's still kicking around. Alright. Unpressed claim on the Duchy of Corsica. Alright. We'll do it. That's going to send us into debt. I don't happen to have anybody that can... At the end of the field exercise, it seemed a brilliant idea to practice regrouping an army in disarray. I split my troops and ordered every officer to independently make their way to Palma. Of course, by the third day of waiting, but with only half of my army in place, I am seeing the flaws in my plan. Alright, you can be in charge. That's fine. Man joining my court today has an eccentric flair and a smile that oozes charisma and confidence. Glorious King, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Okoto, and I am poet of the finest skill. My renown spreads across the whole continent, but on this special occasion, aside that my wandering days are over, I'd like to offer you, the most benevolent and magnificent lord of all, my invaluable services. I really can't hire you right now. No, thank you. Count Cassio's Feast. I don't have any money to do any of that. You know what? Just go ahead and join. My son-in-law, Count Cassio, is holding a banquet in Vecchio, and time has come for us to depart. Alright, the White Squall event seems to constantly happen. Fortunately, I have a way of dealing with that actually reduces my stress. Sea is calm and forgiving today, still as a boulder and powerful wind on our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below, but then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first Some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate. And I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. No. We sailed toward Vetio. I think it's actually Vetio. The fresh air is doing wonders for at least my health and well-being. However, we are not all so lucky. I've noticed how Yatia has been deteriorating over the past few days, and now there's no doubt that he has contracted an illness of some kind. See if the Queen can treat him. Let's see, Count Alvar, my vassal. No, we're not going to expose him. Fire in the night. We are walking amongst the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there's a distant, loud rumble of thunder. Soon, there is another combined with a dazzling flash of lightning. Another strike, brightly illuminating the area. The after image burned in my eyes. I blink and see where the lightning has struck. Now, there's a quickly expanding brush fire, and it's spreading towards us. %70% chance to successfully quell the fire. I'll give it a shot. I successfully quell the fire. Alright. But I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We'll see what comes of this. When we come back, we have that claim. We'll probably wait till this event is over, and then we will see if we can absorb that little county right there. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.